Hi, I'm Mason Cater. I'm going to be talking about the theories of criminal behavior. This is for my criminal justice class, Wiregrass. My scenario is I have a 14-year-old boy who goes into a convenience store. The boy is from a poor neighborhood. He sees a candy bar and a Coke. He takes both of those, sticks them in his book bag, and tries to walk out without paying. The cashier sees him, catches the boy, and calls the cops. Question: why, according to the theories, has this boy stolen these items? First theory I'm going to talk about is the biological theory. The biological theory deals with the human genes. Women have two X chromosomes and men have one X and one Y. Researchers says the X chromosome is responsible for products MAOA, which breaks down the chemical serotonin. A defect in the X chromosome can cause problems with serotonin breakdown. Women have an extra X chromosome that can help with this defective X, but men only having one X chromosome makes it more vulnerable. Most serotonin is in the gastrointestinal tract, but some is produced in the brain that is thought to affect mood and social behavior. Appetite and digestion, sleep, memory, sexual desire, and function. It is thought that men with low MAOA cannot break down serotonin as well. Therefore, these men are more prone to aggressive behaviors. In study, MAOA, a gene was found called the warrior gene, where men felt like their lives was controlled by a deep-seated and constant anger. Another issue is low blood sugar. With low blood sugar, it is believed that a person's mind is reduced in reasoning, effective, or to judge long-term consequences of behavior. The boy could have had the defective X chromosome that could have caused the behavior, although I doubt he would have known this in order to tell this to the police officer. He could have low blood sugar and he could tell the police that he was feeling weak and was about to pass out but did not have money. Therefore, he had to take the item to feel better. The second one, psychological theory. This theory deals with personality and behaviorism. Personality disorders deals with mental disorders such as depression, schizophrenia, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, which is ADHD, alcoholism, and bulimic. These issues make a person become antisocial. Another type of personality disorder is called psychopath. A psychopath is characterized by a lack of sympathy, empathy, and embarrassment for others. Therefore, they can commit a crime against another person without a second thought. The crime can even be gruesome murder and the person does not lose a minute's sleep over it. Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, and Charles Manson are considered psychopaths. The boy could be dealing with depression and could tell the police he was depressed and really wanted to be caught because the only time he gets attention is when he is in trouble for something. The boy could also be a psychopath in the making and just didn't care what the clerk or anyone else thought. So he wanted the drink and candy, and he took it. He probably would tell the police, "I wanted it, so I took it." Social structure. Social structure deals with an area and groups of people in direct contact with each other. The theory says crime is a result of individual locations within the structure of society and economic conditions of a person's life. It says crime is a product of inappropriate socialization and social learning, such as children growing up in gang areas and starts to follow the gang members because there are no positive role models in the area. This theory also says crime is the product of class struggle, meaning that economic standards are too low, income areas, or poverty areas. The boy could be trying to get into a gang and was instructed to go to the store and steal something, so he did. Of course, he would not tell the police this and would probably just say, "I don't know." When the police asked him why, he took it. His friends also could brag about stealing, and the boy just wanted to be able to brag back that he had done the same thing. Again, I doubt he would tell the police that all of his friends steal all the time. This boy's family could be really poor, and the boy did not have the money to buy the items but wanted them, so he took them. The last one is social process. Social process theory says that all behavior is learned and criminal behavior is learned also. This theory says that people learn to commit crime from others by learning the norms, values, and patterns of behaviors conducive to crime. It is well known that when some people go to prison, they get released with a lot better criminal skills than when they went in. The prisoners learn from each other, therefore enhancing those skills so when they get out of prison, they are harder to catch committing crimes after being released from the extensive prison term. Social bond theory also falls on this category. The social bond theory says that when a bond is weakened or broke, deviance and crime may result. So if a boy has a good relationship with his father and then say his mother and father gets divorced, if the father does not stay as close to the boy as before the divorce, the boy could develop deviant or criminal behavior. This is another case where he could have stolen the items because he learned it from his friends. On the other hand, he could have stolen the items knowing he would probably get caught and the police would be notifying his mom and dad. This could be a way of getting his dad's attention. The boy could tell the police that he didn't have any money, and that's why, and what was the harm? No one cares for him anyway. These are the theories and why I think the boy may have committed the crime of stealing the candy and Coke.